Hey man, how's it going? What are you doing here?
Oh, just thought it'd be a nice day to go for some whale watching.
Oh, all right, all right. Mind if I take a look?
Sure.
Ooh, look at that one there.
Impressive.
Oh shit! Oh, there's another one. Take a look. I just saw it right over there. Take a look.
What, there?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my God, it's beautiful, but
Beautiful whale.
large, majestic beast. Wait a minute.
What do you see?
Is that? Yeah, what the? It's very. Take a look. Is that? Oh my
God.
It's like an actual sinking of a ship. You don't want to remember.
I know. It's like 9/11. You never want to remember. Or never forget, I guess.
Nope, and you're never gonna forget because that portal in New York City, at Dublin, Ireland, Dublin, New York portal. You seen that shit? Seen
Portal?
this? Heard about this? Heard about this? You seen this? Yeah, there was a portal in
Like an
New York.
actual portal? Or
Yeah,
just
well,
like...
well, I mean, as close to an actual portal as you can get. We haven't quite tapped into the inherent mana and magic that lies at the core of our Mother Earth, Gaia, to access her otherworldly and eldritch powers and knowledge and powers. But some designer made a portal in New York City and in Dublin, which is just like it's just a screen. There's a little camera on it, and you can. It's just like it's projecting the other side of it. So there's the giant screen in the middle of New York, and it's showing
Oh,
what the
okay.
camera in Dublin sees, and the screen in Dublin is showing what the camera in New York sees. So it's like a big. So if that hole right there, that wall, that's the screen, and then right at the top there's a camera, and it's like shooting down and showing all this here. So
Is
people can be
this
like, "Hi, hello."
is this the portal where that OnlyFans model flashed it?
Yes, and now the portal is shut down after 3 days.
Wow. Well, I mean, what do they expect? Of course, someone's gonna be like, like why they whip their dick out. Some girl's gonna be like, ah.
Yep, or someone in Dublin's gonna hold up their phone to the camera showing a picture of the 9/11 terrorist attacks.
Is that what they
Yeah,
did?
someone did that too, like
Oh
immediately.
my God.
It's quite funny how some people still have a certain belief in humanity and this flawed idea that if you give humanity something nice, they won't just immediately ruin it.
But it's funny.
It's very funny.
Yeah, of
but
course they're just gonna. I mean, because what else are they gonna do with it? It'd be funny if one of them held the sign that said Bill Clinton did that. That would be, not Bill Clinton, George Bush.
Bush and Clinton's did 9/11. It was a joint effort from both of them. But I think people did like put up like slurs and shit. Putting up.
Oh, really?
Of course
Well,
they
that's
put-
funny. It's Ireland. They don't care.
Exactly. And then in from Ireland's perspective, we're a bunch of fucking Yankee assholes in New York. They don't give a shit.
No, yeah,
No,
what the fuck?
neither of those two groups of people are actually people at the end of the day.
No.
They're just a bunch of animals just kind of living in their own separate world.
Well, we're all animals, technically. If you
Yeah.
think about it, cities it's just a big barn, and all the animals are just living there.
Exactly. And some animals are more equal than others.
Of course, that's
Yeah.
just a hierarchy of things. Like if you're like a possum, you're small, but you could crawl into spaces.
Yeah, you have
But
use. You have utility.
right, but if we were to compare a possum to a horse, which one's better in your opinion?
I mean, it depends. It depends on the day, the action, the required task. But 9 out of 10 times, I think I would say the horse.
Exactly. So
And-
there's hierarchy in hierarchy in I can't
Yeah, it's like you're from Boston to Maine. Hierarchy.
hierarchy.
You got to pay attention to the hierarchy.
The cat. I don't know if you heard, but there's this thing called the caste system.
You don't want to have a hierarchy up there. That ground's gone sour.
Oh God.
It's a Pet Cemetery. More and more Stephen King for you. I should reread that book. It's great.
Isn't there a movie?
There's 2 movies. There's like one from the 80s, which is great, and there's the more recent one, which is like a remake.
Which is awful.
I don't know. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
just assume because most remakes are awful.
Yeah, I think I heard it was so. Nothing too crazy to write home about.
Ah, well, sounds about right.
Yeah. No.
Did Stephen King see it?
I mean, maybe.
Probably not.
It's possible. I don't know. He might have had something to do with it. I don't know if he has anything to do with the movies. I mean, he has to sign off on the rights to them probably, and he gets the money for it. But I don't know if he
Yeah.
had any creative or directorial input into it.
All right, Nick. If we were to interview Stephen King, what's one question that you definitely have to ask him?
All right. Well, I think so. Here's the thing with I think about this a lot, not specifically with Stephen King,
Okay.
but because that'd be weird.
Yeah, that
But
would be weird.
it's
I
just
saw your mural in your room,
yeah,
but
it basically is. This time the mural is not a joke. This time it is a real mural.
mm-mm.
Basically,
It's a whole shelf.
it's the whole shelf, all Stephen King books, all of them. I have so many Stephen King books. It's too many to fit on that one shelf.
But it's not that weird. I mean, if you look past the fact they have a picture of him there, but
Yeah,
it's
I mean, all the books on the back covers, a lot of them have pictures of him. So I do, in fact, own quite a few pictures of Stephen
oh
King.
god.
Not pictures on their own, but they are pictures, mind you.
How sticky are some of those pages?
Ooh, let's see here. The last like 40, 50 pages of it, those get pretty. Those are
Pretty moist.
those are pretty close together. Yeah, constant state of moisture in those pages, constantly.
Every day you read it a little bit, you're like, oh,
Yeah, but if it's a few pages of the stand. Those are pretty deep in there. Another part of The Shining. There's a little specific hotel room. Yeah, if you think about it, every single Stephen King is a horny man. Like, his books, if there's anything in his books, is he's got a lot of sex. Not a lot, but there is an element present somewhat throughout.
yeah, like a real man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
a lot of his books are like based in reality. It's they're horror and like monsters and shit, but it's that put into real life, and that's what happens in real life. People have relationships and do whatever and go through
Right.
intimacy and like mental emotional turmoil. It's just one of the things that part of life, and that just makes it that's part of what makes it his writing so good. It's like so natural and things, but then he just adds the interesting shit to it, which is the aliens and monsters and what have you.
Right.
But first question I would ask him
Right.
is,
Okay.
what is his beer of choice?
Oh, his beer. Ooh, I think he's definitely a light beer man.
Nowadays, yes,
Yeah.
probably. But in his younger days, he was,
IPA all the way younger
I
days.
don't know about an IPA. I don't know if he'd be into an IPA. But then I don't know what they're into in Maine. I don't know what kind of drinking they do up there.
Probably a lot of it, especially during the winter to keep
Yes,
stay fucking warm.
yes, very much so of it. Because I know he's written about in a lot of. Well, I don't know about a lot of them, but in the Dark Tower, it kind of gets into him, and it's like, yeah, he's kind of a heavy drinker, a little bit. So I want to know, but that's the reason I want to ask that is because back to what I was to say originally about celebrities and thinking about this a lot. I if I ever see a celebrity or someone I like, I will never ever ask them for a picture. I'm never going to ask any of them for a picture
Why?
because I feel like that would be it's not an inconvenience to them, and even if they enjoy doing it, I don't want to just take their time. If anything, I would just go up to him and say, "Hey, I love your whatever you do. It's like I appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. Maybe a handshake, maybe." And then on our way, because I know they would appreciate that, because they don't have fucking time. They don't really care. I mean, they care because I'm the person who enjoys them, but they don't want to have like a conversation or have their day, 15, 20 seconds done. I think they would appreciate that.
Well, yeah, I mean, 15, 20. That's fine. That's nothing,
Exactly.
Of course, but if you think you're gonna go up to a celebrity and ask for a picture, then talk to them for like 5 minutes, you're delusional. They're not.
Oh yeah, no,
No,
if you think you can, yeah, no.
no,
That's a special level of,
special.
yeah, that's straight up ridiculous.
You mean retarded?
Yeah, yeah, it's yeah. So I don't know, I would just feel weird about it because I already have like social anxiety somewhat. I hate burdening people and like I hate people being in my way and I hate being in other people's ways. So I'd want to just make it as quick and flawless, easy as possible.
Well, I'm always in people's way, especially when I'm driving on the other side of the road.
Yep. Sometimes it's just faster. You miss an exit. It's like, well, why should I have to go another mile and a half down the road and then get off and then have to get back on and get off when I could just just hop over that fucking oncoming lane? No one's. I got a solid 15 seconds of clear way. I can get to that oncoming fucking off ramp, and there might be some people coming down it, but those off ramps are pretty big usually. They got a lot of room on them, and most of the time they're only like one or two lanes, so you can
You,
pretty
you
easily
can you,
you can skirt up there pretty easy. Just honk. That's what the horn's for. Just let them know you're coming.
you ever see someone when you're driving on the freeway when they miss their exit and they realize it and they try to get back on it real quick, but they slam into the
Into
border.
the divider
Yeah,
thing.
to the divider thing.
No, I've never seen that, but I hope and don't hope that I do.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. It's great that it's not you, but
Yes.
when you see it, you're like, well, shit, that guy's day's ruined.
That guy's dead.
That guy's dead. Just bleeding out.
Oh man, have you seen that happen?
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I want to know. I want to know all the details.
No, well, I was on the 10. I was going eastbound. All right.
Yeah.
And I was driving. I don't remember what exit it was specifically, but some guy, like a car or two in front of me, was going. He was like going kind of slow because like he had his blinker on, but I didn't think he know which exit he was going to. And I guess he thought it was the next one, but it's this one that he has actually got off at. So when he realized that, he just made a real hard right because we were in the far right lane.
Yeah, yeah.
He made a hard right. Thought he could make it, didn't make it.
Damn.
He didn't make it.
I hate to say it. I've done the thing where I see it coming up and I'm in the right lane and it's like the lane starts to split and I go over that part, but I've
Yeah, I've
never
done that too.
yeah, I've never gotten super close.
No, well, thank God. Let's hope not.
Yeah, no.
No.
Fucking I'm always terrified going onto the freeway because it's like because what if it's just packed and I don't have room to come in? What am I gonna stop? I can't stop when I'm fucking coming down, you know? But
Well, you could if it was really busy, like you had to stop at that point.
yeah,
you
but
know?
it's like there's people behind me. It's like I gotta pull off, and then I have to start going from my stop position to immediately get onto the 70, 80 mile an hour freeway. It's nerve wracking.
But what scares me is whenever I get on the freeways, I'm always drunk, so I'm afraid that I'm going to go too fast and someone is going to hit me. I'm not going to hit anyone because I'm better drunk driving. But
Yeah, no, you're loose.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't think about it. You feel the freedom when you hold when you're drunk and you hold the steering wheel.
It's
It's
like
just
it melts into your hand. And you
right.
become one with the car, and you piss yourself, and that helps you feel like you're melting into the seat too.
Right, and it
Yeah.
helps with the heat, especially since my AC doesn't work.
Yeah,
So I piss myself. So
yeah. And then you got your windows up. It's hot as fuck. You're drenched in sweat and piss, and the sweat drenched in your back is something you melt into this back seat. So now
oh,
you're just melting everywhere. You're just basically melting, and then you popped a couple Xanax, and now your brain is melting into the rest of your body, which is melting into the car. So now you've become one with it,
and
like
that's
Christine.
it's the ultimate level of peak perfection driving.
Exactly. And if someone should happen to get in your way, well, that's their problem.
Yeah, they should know you're driving. So they're, oh shit, Caesar's coming down the road. I better get on the other lane.
I just thought that'd be a hilarious bumper sticker. It's like bright yellow, just it's nothing but it's just a bright yellow bumper sticker, and there's red blocky lettering on it. It says, "Watch out, I'm drunk and I'm driving."
I'd buy that bumper sticker in a heartbeat.
Oh fuck, that'd be funny.
Or I would also get one like as a joke, like I love anal, like honk if you're into anal. I'd be like, yeah.
I want to get one of those ones like Daniel Tosh showed on his podcast, and then he had on Tosh Manil like years ago, where it's just offensive, just like crazy shit. I think one just said like "you're a cunt." It's just crazy, just hilarious shit that'll just ruin people's days.
But you put that on another person's car.
You see, that's the thing. You got to get two. You got to get one that you like, and then you got to get one that's just really fucked up, and then just put that on someone's car.
I'm racist.
You got to get three. One for yourself, one to put on your friend's car, and one to put on a stranger's car.
Oh,
Because that's the most fun. Because you don't know who it is, what they are, but then you just have one. It's like, well, now you're butt chugging champion of '06. Slap.
oh 06.
Yep.
Where do they hold those competitions?
Fucking in Canoga Park, Wisconsin.
Canoga, is that an actual place?
That'd be California. I don't know. It's a place in Frank Zappa songs in Joe's Garage. They're from Canoga Park.
Oh, I
I
didn't
think
know that.
I think it might be close to LA, maybe.
There was a meme that I saw today. It was like it had the caption on it. It was like, your girlfriend. When do you want me to stop sucking your dick? And then the picture below was like you know how on Google Earth you could zoom into stuff and everything.
Yeah.
There's a beach called Till I Come Beach.
Ah,
But it
damn.
was all one word, till I come.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's funny. I don't know if it was a real place because I
mean,
didn't care
probably.
enough to look it up. But
Probably maybe somewhere in Australia, or maybe somewhere along some coast. That's fun. Do you ever go on Google Maps and just go around and look at places
I like to go on Google Earth
or Google Earth?
and then look at people's houses just to see if I could see some fishy going on in their
Yeah,
house.
just zoom in real quick, or go in the street view, see if you see any like weirdos or anything like just walking around.
I saw someone. I saw a compilation one time of videos of like strange things because when like the Google cars pass by, they just capture the
Yeah, it's
image.
just like a 360. Yeah, camera
Yeah.
on top. Yeah.
There was one of the guy like bending over and scratching his ass like at the perfect moment. There was some moment where a guy was walking through his house shirtless and you see his big floppy titties. It was really funny.
It's big old fluffy pepperoni nippies.
Oh yeah, 1000%. But I like pepperoni nips or like the little M&M, like,
Ooh, yeah, just like
eh.
tiniest little whole fucking you barely even see them. It's like microscopic.
Yeah, you need like a magnifying glass to see it. Then
I
you gotta get
see.
some tweezers to pinch it,
Ding, 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 ding.
for
Well, it's fine. It's like
foreplay.
I can use the same one I use on my penis. It's probably
The
about the same
tweezers?
size. Yeah.
Oh, what brand do you use? I like, the fucking, what's that one? What's the ones called? What's that nail shit called? The ones that are, like, white and have blue shit on them. I don't
DeWalt. I use
the
DeWalt
yeah,
brand.
the DeWalt
Yeah.
brand.
And
More of
that's,
a I'm not wearing my Milwaukee hat.
oh,
I'm
yeah,
more
yeah,
of a
old
damn it, I
Milwaukee.
should have worn it. I knew it, like, I'm a Milwaukee guy, but
I was trying to think of like power tool names, but then the first thing I thought of was Johnsonville, like the sausages.
uh,
And then
Foster Farms.
I thought that'd be funny. Johnsonville brand nail clippers. So you know what this is for.
It's like they give it to you with every, 4-pack of, bratwurst that you buy.
Exactly, just tiny ones. It's like why you're not gonna use your tongs for these? No, use our Johnsonville brand. It's not even big enough to get the brats. It's just a little tiny fucking thing.
Mm, I love fucking brats. What's a
Fucking
hot link?
same. I think that's just like a smaller. It's close to like a hot dog, like a smaller one. I think, or it's like a thicker sausage. I don't know. Look it up.
Oh, yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Let's
Hot
see.
links.
Because I also heard that recently, and
Yeah,
I
but I've
and I
never
was
seen
also
a hot link.
wondering because I thought it was like a little smoky, like a tinier, like little tiny sausage. But the way, the context in which I heard it on the Dick Show was, I think he used it in the same sense we would use like a nice sausage I brought, where it's like a thicker, thicker, meatier dog.
Oh, yeah, I see. It's like a hot dog, but it's
Okay,
not a bratwurst.
okay.
Hot links are a type of sausage that are a staple of American barbecue, soul food,
Oh,
Cajun,
I
and
think it's.
Louisiana Creole
Is
cuisines.
it, I think it might just be when they are in like the link, maybe, and like they're hanging. It's like the connected one, like the connected fucking things, and the like in cartoons and shit.
Kind of. They're like
Oh,
a
okay.
mixture of sausages, like
Oh, okay.
bratwurst and hot
Oh,
dogs.
okay. I see. Nice, nice, nice.
They
Yeah,
look fucking good. Ooh,
I fucking love a
dang,
good.
dude, Texas hot links. Look at that.
Ooh, nice and
Oh
red.
shit.
Those like the weird Vietnamese hot dogs I'd see some of my friends eat at school at lunch sometimes.
Well, would you ever try it?
No, but I think they were just like regular, just like sausages, but they were like small and they were like really red.
All right,
I don't know why.
from a distance, Nick. Would you think this is sausages or a pile of shit?
Well, if it didn't say Texas hot links,
Yeah, yeah, get rid of
yeah,
that.
there's a shine on it on that one, and they're all very cylindrical. So I would assume, I'm a fat man myself, and like you just said, I love me a good sausage. So I would be like,
Oh,
that's a nice pile of sausages there.
you know what's a good sausage? Like when they stuff them with like cheese and
Ooh,
other
and
shit.
jalapenos and
Oh,
shit. Yeah, fucking forget about it.
fuck. I like whenever I grill. An ideal grill day for me, if I was gonna do it, would be hamburgers. Hot dogs,
Classics.
bratwurst. I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
love fucking bratwurst. Just the fat bite of the
Just
of the
thick.
meaty and the snap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
And
know.
it's the spices in it. You don't put the ketchup on a bratwurst. You do the more the seasoning type shit on it.
Yes, but you see, I'm a sinner and I put ketchup on everything because I'm
I
fat.
I said that. I probably would too.
Yeah,
I
I
probably
probably
just
I
ketchup,
would too.
ketchup and
Yeah,
mustard. I do all the
of
time.
course. Get some corn on there.
All right.
I don't like put potatoes that much. I would much rather have corn than potatoes.
What's
Like
that?
grilled corn's good.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought you
Yeah.
meant like on the hot dog, not on the
Oh
grill.
no no
I was
no
like,
no.
what? You're putting corn on a hot dog? I mean, I
I mean, you
guess, but
could.
I was like, yeah, I guess.
What are you Korean
Oh,
or Japanese? Well, I guess all Asians like putting good. Asian they put corn in everything,
do
dude.
they?
Yeah, dude. I see a lot of fucking like food guys from Japan when they cook and stuff. Like they put corn in the weirdest fucking
All
things. They
right.
just really like corn.
No, I never would have thought of corn as part of Asian cuisine. Really,
They
never.
really like
I
corn.
don't really see it in things.
At
I
least the
guess
things that I do, but I don't know.
maybe. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just stupid and racist.
Maybe
I
it's like
don't
maybe
know.
it's a fusion type that they're doing.
Fusion.
Maybe like they're adding. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know much about Korea. So
What?
about Korea, I said it in a very racist Korean accent.
What are you corn?
Korea,
Oh, Korea.
Korea.
Okay, I see.
For a third time. There we go.
That's like a
You got me.
Japanese accent
Yeah.
saying Korea.
I
Yeah.
said it 3 times. I'm gonna summon a Korean man. It's like Beetlejuice.
Where is he?
Oh, he's gonna be holding 2 fistfuls of corn and insert them into me.
Ooh, the
Yeah.
ridges probably feel good going up
Maybe,
though.
yeah. Yeah. That's why corn ribbed for her corn. It's ribbed for her pleasure.
It's rid for her pleasure.
But hot
What
dog
is it, Nick?
sausages. Yes.
Hot links. Yes.
Yes. That's where. So
That's my
ideal grill
grid.
day. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
said
my
burgers,
ideal. Burgers, hot dogs,
sausages,
sausages,
and corn.
bratwurst, corn, and then
Mm. Maybe some peppers on there, some or not banana peppers, but like red and green peppers. You fucking grill those a
I
little
mean, they'll
bit, and
probably
then you
fall through.
well, no, not dice, but the whole pepper.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see,
no,
I
yeah, you
see.
get the whole pepper,
I
and
thought you
you
meant
get the
like you slice it out, like throw it
no,
on there. Yeah,
yeah, throw it on there.
and
There's like one barely. There's,
it'll.
there's one hooked on with like the hook part of the inside.
We're not gonna eat it. It's supposed to season the
Yeah,
charcoal.
it's smoky. It's like using like cherry wood for a fire. No,
Yeah,
yeah. But no, yeah, you smoke like the whole pepper, and that does something to the outside. Probably releases some of the oil, or something gets like a char on it, and then you cut it into strips or however you're gonna do it.
you know.
Oh, and then no, you cut those in half. And you fucking fill those. You fucking fill those.
Ooh, yeah. Do that
I,
again.
like the motion
Yeah.
I
Ooh,
instinctively did for that.
you
You
fill
fill
those.
those.
Is that how you fill it?
Yeah. I get the pepper, I cut it, and I scoop it. I scoop out the insides of the pepper. Yeah, and then I just get my meat, and then I get my meat. I like the ground beef. I put it inside the pepper, and I spread it. I spread it
Ooh,
all throughout the pepper, and then I get
ooh.
it out, and I go, "Puh," and then just
I spit on it.
just to get it a little more, because it might be too sticky. You don't want the meat to stick too much
No, of
together.
course
You
not.
want a little bit of loose. You want a little bit of loose meat in there.
Yeah. Foreskin is what
Yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
also call it.
And then you get other sorted vegetables and shit. You just shove it, fucking jam, jam
Get
it
in
in there.
there. You know what? There's a place that I saw that's in a city near us. I think it's Indio,
Yeah, all
and
right.
then yeah, and then it's a hot dog place, but I think it's like a Korean fried hot dog place. So they get a hot
Ooh.
dog, they slice
So
it in
corn
half.
dogs.
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
corn dogs though. They get a hot dog, they slice it in half, but they don't cut it all the way, so it's like opened up, and then they fry.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah, they
open.
opened up. Yeah,
Open it up. Yeah,
yeah, it's opened up, and then they fry that, and then they put it on a hot dog bun, and then everything else. I'm like, oh, that sounds good.
that does sound pretty
It's
solid.
not like a thick batter though. It's like really thin. It's just supposed to
Yeah,
get it
you just want
crispy.
to exactly, and I'm assuming they cut it open so it's not crisp on the outside and like hot dog. Because I'm assuming cutting it open, it gets that crispiness inside and
Mhm.
gets you a nice little, not a crunch, but like more texture all the way through.
I want it.
Yep.
I want one right now.
And then you grill the bun a little bit, just give that a bit of a crunch too. Oh man,
The
fucking
fuck's wrong with you?
oh.
Why the fuck would you tarnish that bun by toasting it with butter and making it nice and crispy on that grill? The fuck is wrong with you? You eat a hot dog bun normally as how it should be, as God intended, damn it. Now I'm gonna grill it because I want to crisp. Fuck you. The hot dog's crispy. You don't need that shit. What's wrong with you? Yeah, don't look at me.
I tried to hold on as long as I could. Oh fuck. My perfect girl day. Probably similar. Yeah, I love a fucking burger. God.
Nothing. Smash burgers specifically, but like I like
Oh,
thick
yeah.
patties too.
See, because the thing with the smash burger, we've talked about this before, definitely, because we're fat fucks.
Have we?
You get two of them, probably.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to get two of them. I mean,
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
get one if you're trying to wash your
Yeah,
finger.
and you
But
maybe one, but if you're going to smash burger, and you only get one. It's like, yeah, I'll be a little healthy, but as you're eating, you're like,
not
this,
enough
this,
meat.
this could definitely.
It's
use two.
good,
Yep,
but you
yep.
need two because you want that crisp of that lace.
Exactly. Maybe three.
If they're real
if you're
thin.
really feeling it,
I'd do three.
Yeah. Or the third one on the side.
Like a
I-
Dutch, like a Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, exactly. Do a little season it up. Yeah, but yeah. You definitely get some burgers, definitely some brats and shit. And you know what? Some mini personal pizzas. Throw that on a fucking barbecue. Get it nice. Yeah,
That'd be good.
That good
Maybe
shit.
get real crispy right away.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'd see that. Or maybe you could even get like that packaged like pita bread, and you throw that because it's thick, so maybe it
Yeah.
won't burn right away.
Or you would have to you just make it a thin crust and just like light, just
A
do
thin
it
crust,
real
yeah.
light.
I think
Or
you would have to like make the thin crust and then toast the sides first,
maybe
and then put the toppings on it so it doesn't like sink through.
yeah, or do it like halfway, like start it there and then put it in the oven, or start in the oven and then put it there or something to, because you put
Yeah.
it on the grill. I think the bottom is gonna cook and burn and blacken more than the shit is gonna cook and melt on top. So
Right.
so
Or
maybe. Oh yeah, do it first half on the grill to get that those grill marks, a nice crunch in there, and then put it in the oven. I think that would help
Ooh.
help. Oh yeah. Put it in the oven on a fucking pan you lined with a little bit of olive oil and shit. That way
Oh.
it keeps the crunch, doesn't get too hard on the bottom.
Or hear me out, all right? You have the grill day, you're grilling,
Yeah.
and then you go to Home Depot and you buy the $1,300 pizza oven, the portable pizza oven.
The portable pizza
Like
oven,
you can move it and
the
stuff.
PPO,
The PPO, the portable
Shit.
pizza oven. It
God
looks like
da-
this.
Oh,
And
nice.
then fucking you get that and then you set it up next to your grill and then you cook pizzas while you grill.
Yep. Or you go all out. You spend the extra 2,700 and just get that brick fire wood oven just installed on your patio.
I'm so stupid. Why did I think of that?
Fuck! I don't think I've ever had. Well, I've been to
Pizza?
yeah, no. I've been to Blaze Pizza. I think that's like is that wood fired? I think so.
Yeah, but like that's like fast, like food. That's like up higher end fast food
Yeah,
pizza.
exactly. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not bad. I've had it before.
Higher end, smaller, more expensive.
More expensive
Yep.
because everything's more expensive the smaller it is.
More
Jewelry.
expensive for
Look at
less.
rings. A ring like that big, $15,000 probably.
Is the ring that big or is the gems
Well,
on?
I'm doing like the outline of
Because the
it.
thing is, oh yeah, because I say if that's a ring, that's a small ass finger. It's
Well,
like,
I mean, it could be. I don't know.
well, there's only 4 on the spot. You don't
All
do
right.
things like that.
All right. How about this? How about this is the ring, the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like a bangle.
There you go. All right.
He's just hanging on your finger, just dangling off.
I got engaged.
That'd be weird if you would like have like a
cock ring?
yeah, but like how some earrings are like it's like a thing and it's like hooked on and it's like it dangles. What if you had like a ring and it was like it was like a ring and it was a regular ring around your finger right here, but then there were like chains on it to connect to like a larger one, so it would like hang off like a chandelier.
Oh,
And but it was like tight so it like fit and you'd be like walking around with like this weird I don't know.
that'd be gross. Hi guys.
Or I mean, there's some. I'm just getting into fashion now. There's some shit like that, like gloves, where it's like you put it like around and then it like goes like
Oh yeah, the ones that
Yeah.
like stretch up to your forearms,
yeah.
like
That'd be
the
cool
mesh
for
kind
that'd
of.
be cool for a ring, a ring and the chain up to like a fucking bracelet bangle, Kingdom Hearts esque Final Fantasy type equipment piece.
Kurapika has that
He does
from Hunter x Hunter.
That might be yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
got the rings and the chains that go up his arm.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Wait, no. I'm thinking of Kilowatt. That's what. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Killua.
But that's his Nen. That's his. Are they? No, are they real?
No, I think
no, they
they're-
are. No, yeah,
yeah,
and then
they're real
he
chains.
does the shit through the chain. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, that's probably what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yes!
so sick. That's a sick design. Fuck.
It is a very cool design. I just like him in general. He's one of my favorite blonde boys.
I wish he got to do more in the show.
Oh, he's doing more
Oh
now.
yeah, I bet in the manga.
In the manga.
Yeah, he's doing the one thing he's going to do. He's doing his whole thing. I bet.
Yeah, die probably. I don't
Die
know.
and then get brought back and then die again later.
Well, Yoshihiro Togashi actually posted on his Twitter the other day. It was like a picture of like the corner of some spreadsheet stuff, and it
Oh,
said
nice.
9, 10, and 11. So that means
All right.
that's the next. That's like the next either
9, 10,
not. I don't know what it's-
chapter volume.
chapter or volume, but I don't know because I think there's more volumes and chapters than there are right now. So I think the 9, 10, 11 might represent like either days when something comes out or
Mhm.
something other specific. I don't know, but the point is the manga's coming back, and I'm very excited to see where it's going. Because, like I told you before, I don't know if I'm talking about it here. Shit's all fucked up now. It's all
Oh, nice.
everything's happening on a boat, and this
Oh,
boat
God.
ride is most likely 90% of people will not make it out alive.
It's always on a boat. This shit always gets fight. It's fucking at the beginning of Hunter x Hunter. They're on the boat.
They're on the boat.
They're on the boat. And then in Berserk, they go on the boat.
I'm on a boat.
Is that a Lonely Island?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I'm on a boat. Yeah.
I just remember as far as a comedy-based boat media goes, Step Brothers when they're on the dad's yacht. Yeah, boats and hoes. So it's boats and
Oh,
hoes.
boats and hoes. Yeah, that's right. I just my favorite scene from Step Brothers is always the drum where it's like, "Don't touch my drums."
Yep, that's a classic. I'm gonna go rub my nutsack on your drum set. It's great in the unrated or DVD cut. You can see the fake testicles they use, or the reels that just weren't Will Ferrell's. They might have been real. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm still gonna suck them.
Yep, it's good.
Have you ever had a girl suck your nutsack?
Um,
It feels very weird.
I don't think so.
It's very odd. It's off-putting.
Yeah, I bet it's not something I think about or fantasize about in my waking wet dreams.
It is kind of nice when they do that and they're like stroking your shaft. But
doing the whole thing.
yeah, doing the whole in the moment.
Yeah,
It's all right.
I'm not going to complain, but it's not something I
No.
actively think about.
No.
But
But then when they eat your ass, it's kind of
and
like,
then,
all
but
right,
then that's like just
I come too quick.
yeah, yeah. You went to music school to learn to play that rusty trombone. You better get that practice in.
Oh my god, don't get me started. I have fucking rusty trombones, the fucking slippery saxophones, all
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
yeah. That good old Cleveland steamer.
Good old Cleveland steamer, a fucking Mississippi Showdown.
So I thought it was a Mississippi Steamboat.
Oh yeah,
Or is
that's
that
the
what it
one.
is?
I think Mississippi Steamboat, the German candy cane,
Oh
an
God, yeah.
Alaskan ice pole,
Ooh, yeah. Give him a nice Cosby sweater.
a Cosby sweater. Yeah, well, I usually just give him a drink.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I remember one time years ago. I think it was you, me, and Omar. I think we were like walking.
Cosby.
Yeah, Omar Cosby. Yes, we were walking to like GameStop or something, and we were thinking of new Urban Dictionary terms. Because I think before we were at your house, I'm remembering it now, and we were looking up Urban Dictionary terms. Because I think it started with everyone does it. You look up your name on Urban Dictionary, and it's like, fucking Thomas is the kind of guy who likes to take Cleveland steamers and German candy canes up his ass all day. Just have
Oh yeah,
it would
yeah,
have
yeah,
the
yeah.
descriptions of you, and it starts with that. Then you look up other dumb shit, and then we were trying to make up our own.
Well, what I want to do now, let's see if the definitions of our names have changed over
Okay,
time.
yeah. I mean, there's always like 50. There's like yeah.
I
But yes,
forgot
let's
to
see it.
look this up. What the fuck is this?
That's always hilarious when I'm editing too. Sometimes when I'm I like that picture for Demon's Crest when I did the bed with the drugs and the gay pornography under it. Sometimes I open up my fucking photo editing thing and it's just that image still there, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta get rid of this.
What's this doing here?
Oh no, people can't see this.
All right, Nick. Here it is. It's an I don't know if this is all or AI overview, but this is the first thing that comes up on Google.
Okay.
Nicholas.
Oh, did you go to Urban Dictionary?
No, I went to Google. I'm like, what does the name Nicholas mean?
Oh, this is gonna be like an actual fucking.
Oh, you want me to go to? Okay, well,
I
we
mean,
can do both. Let's do both. Let's do both. Let's do Urban Dictionary.
Let's see the Christian version of our name, then the Urban Dictionary, Dictionary version.
Urban Dictionary.
So yeah. All right.
I'm just pulling up Urban Dictionary right now too. Getting
Yeah.
the definite dark. Well, that's the first thing that came up. Dark ambient is like a marriage between ambient and industrial.
Dark ambient.
Yeah, this is the first thing that came when I looked up.
Dark ambient. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
All right.
it is naturally dark and much more interesting than regular ambient.
Well, look up. That's dark ambient. Look, you're looking up our names.
No, I know, but this is the first thing that just popped up.
All right.
I was like, oh,
maybe that's just the word of the day on Urban Dictionary.
I guess so.
Dark ambient. I mean, yeah, dark. I like some dark ambiance.
All right, Nick. Here's the Christian version of your name.
All right, the regular Google version.
Nicholas is a masculine name of Greek origin that means victory of the people.
Yeah.
It's the Anglophone version of the ancient Greek name Nikolaos.
Nikolaos, yeah, AUS, yeah.
AOS. LAOS. Nico, Nikolaos.
Nikolaos.
I don't know, fucking Greek.
Nikolaos.
Which is the combination of the word Nike, but it's there's like a line over the E, which is victory, and Laos, which is people.
Laos.
Lao, yeah, Khan from
Nicholas, yeah.
I'm from it's Leo.
Living.
Are you Chinese or Japanese?
Living somewhere last from here, but originally from Laos.
So are you Chinese
or Japanese? That's so great.
The name is inspired by the goddess Nike, who represents victory in many fields, including art, music, war, and athletics.
All things I'm great at.
Oh, obviously. Yes, of course.
Especially the art part.
All right, Nick. Now let's go to the Urban Dictionary.
So is there multiple ones, or did you just look up, or is it only one result? Because I think there's always...
on Urban Dictionary, there's multiple results, so we can read through that.
I think it should be just the first one. Because if it's the first one, then it's...
I browsed over at the second one, and I want to read that too. It's kind of funny. But I'll read that. This is the first one. This is the first one. Nicholas is a wonderful person, full of love, laughs, smiles, muscles, and more. He's a great looking and pretty damn amazing. He is super nice, but sometimes thinks low of himself, which is not good. He is an amazing boyfriend, with an amazing personality. He is such a lovable person with eyes. Yeah, that's what fucking said. Eyes and smile that can melt your heart.
See, this might be a bad time to tell you, but I have a pro subscription to Urban Dictionary.
Really?
No.
Oh.
What the fuck? That's great. That's cool.
He always finds a way to make you happy, and anyone would be lucky to have him in their life. Here's a sentence. I love you, Nicholas. You're a really great friend and boyfriend. Thank you.
What the fuck are you really? Let me see that.
Yeah, this is what...
Wow,
I'm not lying.
That's the timing on us reading that and talking about this is kind of crazy.
I know.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Now here's this
Right.
definition that I really like.
Yeah, the second one.
Nicholas has a huge cock and is a fucking god.
What is this?
Here's a sentence.
Is it just all good? Are they? Can you scroll through and find a bad one? Or are they all good? What the fuck?
No, because the third one, Nicholas is the best guy in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
What?
Nicholas. There's more to him than meets the eye.
I'm like a transformer.
Oh my god, that's a long one. The most beautiful, funniest, most amazing person you could ever
fuck?
lace your eye on.
What the fuck is
if
it?
you are ever blessed enough to find somebody with this last name. Last name?
What? Look up. What if it was all her last name, and then it's like, oh, Nicholas' first name, piece of shit, ugly motherfucking asshole.
Well, we could do Nick because I did Nicholas because that's your.
Yeah, do Nick.
Let's do Nick.
Right.
Let's see.
Oh boy, that was funny.
All right, here we go. Oh my god, Nick. No offense, but Nick, the most amazing person this world has ever been blessed with.
Is something wrong? Did like Urban Dictionary get like redone and we didn't know?
I at this point I don't know, but if my name and shit doesn't come out to be as this good, I'm gonna be jealous. It's okay.
You're gonna get all the bad ones.
All right, now here's the Google lookup of my name. All right.
Do you want me to read it?
Sure,
Oh,
go
all
for
right.
it. Go for it.
All right. This one's, of course, Caesar's pretty easy.
See, is that all overview or AI overview?
Well, all has two L's. First of all.
Oh
so,
yeah.
So yeah, this is the AI review. So who knows if this is true or not? This is reason. This is what AI is meant for. Simple Google questions that the answers to which mean nothing. All right,
I'm ready.
The name Caesar is a boy's name of Latin and Romanian origin that means head of hair, cut or hairy. It is likely derived from the Latin word Caesaris. Caesar is a variation of the name Kaiser Caesar, which comes from Gaius Julius Caesar, a famous leader of ancient Rome. Caesar was a scholar, politician, and the creator of the Julian calendar, which is still used today. In the U.S., Hispanic parents most often use the name Caesar, which is a sleeker version of Caesar with the emphasis on the second syllable. And let me read this again. This is from the AI overview.
Yeah, I don't know whether to be
In the U.S., Hispanic parents most often use the name Caesar, which is a sleeker version of Kaiser. The context of that sentence is funny.
It's a little weird.
Hispanic parents most often use the name Caesar. So does that mean of all parents, Hispanic parents use the most, or that's the name that Hispanic parents use the most?
I think it's the name that Hispanic parents use the most. Because let's be honest, no white family's gonna be like, our son's gonna be named Caesar.
Unless they're really white, and then they're
yeah.
talking about Julius Caesar, and they,
I guess so, yeah.
It could be.
But then they'd have it spelled the wrong way.
Oh boy. In the West Indies, Caesar can also be a nickname for the French word César, which means emperor. In Galician and Portuguese, Caesar is a habitational name from several places called Caesar. Spelled your name. In Slovenian and Croatian, Caesar is a nickname for someone who behaves imperiously or works for the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Probably because there's a czar, which is their like king fucking thing.
So it's not bad. It's
All
okay.
right.
It's right about the hairy part.
I was gonna say big hairy Mexican.
Yeah, that's basically me. All right, now the Urban Dictionary.
All right, off to not a great start, but we're here.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so something must be going on with Urban Dictionary because Caesar's someone everyone instantly falls in love with. From first glance, he comes off as shy, but once you get to know him, he can make any boring moment fun. He's caring and sweet, never lets you put yourself down. Yes, puts himself down a lot. Okay, so this is all kind of.
All right, well.
I can't say this one, but I want you to screenshot this, and I'll put it up right here. This is what that one said. The very next one, that's Caesar. All right,
Yeah, that's me.
That's staying up. I'm gonna leave that up.
I'm a real N-word.
I screenshot that right now and send it to me. Oh my god,
I love that.
Now I'm jealous.
No.
I wanted that one. Fuck all the other things. I don't give a shit about any of that.
Oh yeah, dude, I can run with any crowd.
Oh my god, let's keep looking through yours. That was, oh my god.
That's funny.
Oh Christ.
Caesar, he's a person you'll hear about everywhere, and you'll see him everywhere. Yeah, talented, fuck off. Caesar, he's a salad.
That's a good. That's another good one. That one's solid. That one's not as good as number 2 up here, but
The most caring,
Uh,
blue, most likely the craziest person you'll ever meet. He has dark brown eyes, and you will just drown in.
because you're you can tell the Brexit is Mexican and they're gonna drown because they can't swim.
He is mostly short and is obsessed with people's moms. So hide your daughters. Here comes Caesar. Oh my God, did you see Caesar? He was the most amazing thing I have ever seen. That's
But it was
disgusting.
weird because he was super short and into my mom.
Yeah, I don't know what the
That must be a reference to something.
When you think of a badass motherfucker, you think of him. He is the type of guy that fucks people up and he don't give a fuck. If you don't want to fight, he will beat your ass. He's the greatest in sex. Just call him a big dick sex god.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
Oh my God. What the hell?
I mean, how easy it must be easy just to make an account and just put anything you want there.
Well, it's like Wikipedia too, right?
I think there's a bit more of a process to be able to edit on Wikipedia, but
Really?
that seems Let's let's look up a random name. Let's look up Toby.
Toby.
See what Toby says.
How do you want to spell that?
Can I spell with an I and put a little heart to dot the I with? No, this is
If you're gay.
Toby. The Temple of the Benevolent Yokels.
Toby.
It's a Fable 2 reference.
Long fucking
Okay, so if it's another good one, we can fucking skip to good parts.
Toby. My bad. A Toby is a guy who is one a million.
Okay, fine.
He somehow blue.
Yeah, he's
bro.
great. He's fantastic. Sex god. Yeah. Toby's
you were,
fantastic.
If you were to ever meet a Toby, you are the luckiest girl to ever live.
Yeah,
Toby, this is a simple one. Toby, a brilliant person. I wish I was Toby.
Right.
By Big Man Dave 123.
Yeah, so it's incredibly easy to write your own.
Toby is confident, unproblematic. Toby, the act a dog performs when he drags his ass forward across a living room carpet.
All right, it's called Toby. All right.
That dog must have worms since he likes to Toby a few times a day.
The first one it says is funny. Damn, that dog must have worms. Oh, now you can know if your dog's ever doing that. You're like, hey, stop Tobying. Lightning, don't Toby. Daisy, don't Toby.
Toby is the strangest person you will ever meet. He's also very dopey and likes to sleep a lot.
All right. What is he on crack?
I guess
Is Toby a heroin addict?
Or let's do some chick names, Nick. Let's do some girl
names. Let's do LaFonda.
How do you spell that?
No, let's not do LaFonda. Let's do
Well, I'm gonna do LaFonda now.
Okay, I think it's
here we go. LaFonda.
Okay.
LaFonda.
I guess. Yeah, I was thinking of the one from Napoleon Dynamite that spelled LaFonda. Duh. But no, let's do that one.
LaFonda. A adjective for being really tanned. Wow. LaFonda, where were you? Whoa. You're also so LaFonda. How was Mexico?
Well,
you be LaFonda in that bathing suit.
That was a little racy.
Yeah, that's a little.
She's like, whoa, LaFonda. Where are you?
What?
That's like it's like something like if you see a guy coming out of a bank, it's like, oh, hello, Goldstein. Where are you? I think it's that kind of, you know.
Because this next definition is LaFonda is usually a term used, an adjective of sorts, to describe blonde girls attending universities in upstate New York. These girls are very studious and frequent the gyms on campus. They enjoy snacks such as lettuce, wheat thins, Swedish fish, and dry cereal. They enjoy public speaking, wearing slippers and booty shorts, and creating new and interesting hairstyles. They are lambs at heart, but can be turned into lions if provoked. They may or may not be prude. Hey, did you check out that LaFonda at the gym today? Her body is ridiculous. I'm confused too.
Some poor white woman with the name LaFonda was like, I have to do something about this. Oh God.
Kip and LaFonda couple.
Yeah. That's Napoleon Dynamite. Kip and LaFonda.
It's a couple that just doesn't look right together.
No.
Ha ha ha.
No, because go on Google right now and put a Google image of Kip and LaFonda, and you'll see why. Or that's a pretty apropos turn of phrase.
Oh yeah.
Bam.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
too good for him.
Can you tell which one is Kip and which one is LaFonda?
You know, at first I couldn't tell, but the more I look at it,
yeah, is the one? Yeah, it's the one of him in the chain. He's got the chain and the do-rag.
Oh
my
God, what a fucker!
Oh, I love Napoleon Dynamite so much. That's such a piece of just quality, high quality filmmaking.
All right, I just want to look up one more female name since we did two.
Clarice.
Oh, Claire, I did Celine.
Hello, Clarice.
How do you spell Clarice?
Clarice. Clarice. Just because I've just read Silence of the Lambs recently. I heard Donald Trump mention it.
All right, Clarice, one who is very strong, friendly, blah blah blah. A beautiful girl who blah 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 blah. A young girl that has similar looks to a Harry Potter character.
Yeah, fuck off.
Fuck off. Clarice, a typical girl with golden ass. Code name Men Killer 39. Clarice is getting all the men tonight.
It's good for her.
Clarice is usually a girl who has a loud personality. She is kind and not a dry texter. Oh, well.
I want to read all the ones that are like, Clarice is a fucking bitch. I fucking hate her.
What? When a hot chick walks in front of your jail cell and you get her attention as you throw your warm man goo in her face.
Yeah, that's some Silence of the Lambs. There's a scene.
What?
Yeah, there's a scene. Yeah, her name is Clarice. She's walking. She's in the sand assignment. There's a guy, and he's like, Jack, he gets this load in his hand. He's like, ha! And then he splatters her with his cum.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Hello,
disgusting.
Clarice. Yeah. Hello, Clarice. Yeah,
Clarice.
it's great. Yep.
A tiny bell that goes around a petunia.
Huh.
Okay. Well,
That's good.
That's,
That's an interesting little factoid.
that's
Good to know.
nice.
Good to know about that.
well, now I know.
Yep. Now I
You
know.
learn
If,
something
if,
new
ever,
every
if I
day.
ever see a tiny bell around a petunia, I'm gonna say, hey, that's a nice Clarice.
That sounds like a slang for something. She got a nice Clarice.
You got a nice Clarice, baby.
Hey, girl, can't bring that Clarice here.
Baby, get that Clarice all up in my face. Damn, that bitch gave me Clarice.
Bitch gave me Clarice. Now I gotta go take some medicine because I got Claricea.
That bitch gave me Clarice. Now I gotta go see my doctor to fill up my prescription of LaFonda.
LaFonda. What a funny name.
But the reason we went through that whole tirade, the Urban
It
Dictionary.
is funny.
Yes, but I want to bring back that memory I had. Let's see. Do you want to try to make up some new Urban Dictionary slang terms?
Oh, sure.
Such as a Cleveland steamer and/or
Cleveland steamer. You know what a blanket hopper is?
a blanket hopper.
A blanket
All
hopper.
right, blanket hopper. Tell me
we
about it.
a blanket hopper is a guy who is kind of hairy, but he's not too hairy.
Okay,
And
yeah.
and when he's blanket hopping, he's jumping from one side of the pool to the other without falling in.
All right, yeah,
That's a
yeah.
blanket hopper.
He's not falling through the blanket. All right,
Yeah.
all right, all right. All right, I like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
What about a skinny lamp?
a skinny lamp. Okay.
skinny
All
lamp.
right, let's so we got to go classic Urban Dictionary with this one. This one has to be a sex act. The skinny is in the name, so it makes it infinitely easier.
Okay, well we got to
Oh,
think
oh
about.
no, no, a skinny lamp. Easy. It's a guy whose head of his penis is like way too big for his shaft. He's a skinny lamp.
Oh yeah,
It's a skinny lamp.
Skinny
It's a
lamp.
skinny
Oh yeah,
lamp, and then there's
Oh, yeah.
a big canopy on top. It's a skinny lamp.
Yeah, that's.
Easy.
I've never seen. Actually, that's a lie. I did watch a porno one time with a guy who had a really big head and like a shaft that was too
Oh,
skinny
God.
for it.
That doesn't sound great.
No, I think they're called mushroom penis.
It
mushroom
sounds like
penis.
it.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
But I mean, it must kind of feel good going in
Interesting.
there at least. The head.
At least
stretch it out.
interesting.
Yeah.
But then imagine what if that's like all they feel? Because it's like an umbrella. It's like it's blocking everything, and then everything else is just like it's just
Air.
it's just there. Yeah, because the head's making it just expand.
Well, that's the weird thing. Isn't it like oh fuck, I just had a thought and went left. What was skinny lamb, big head penis? It's gone.
All right. Well, I had a possibly funny thought. If a guy does have a skinny lamp, it'd be funny if he if he put a cock ring on and then flung it around and he helicoptered it like a hula hoop. They'd be plenty of room for it.
Or hear me out. He takes a blue chew and he lays on the bed, and his girl tries to throw the cock ring on it, like
Yeah.
horseshoes.
Yeah, that'd be a fun little game,
Yeah.
This is Spice of the Bedroom time. Just
It'd be a small fucking ring to get on though. Holy shit.
let's think. All right, so let's try to do another one. Let's think of a state. What's a good state?
In Oklahoma,
Oklahoma's pretty good. Oklahoma sand dog. I don't know. When you said Oklahoma, I don't know. Sand dog just came to my head. I was probably thinking of like a groundhog.
okay, then
but
the Oklahoma sand dog.
An Oklahoma sand dog. All right.
That's when you that's when you're in Oklahoma and you get a midget and you roll him around in the dirt. That's an Oklahoma sand
yeah,
dog.
you knock him out, cover him in honey, then roll him around in the dirt.
Cover him in honey, yeah. Oklahoma sand dog.
Or it can be when you're with a woman and or man, and the orifice you're trying to enter into is has not been lubricated at all in the slightest. It's a very very dry landscape, and you try to get just the tip in, and you see it's not quite enough. So you do just the tip, just in and out, just to try to get the works going. You're an
Oh,
Oklahoma
okay.
sand dog. You're just popping in and out like a whoop, whoop, like you know.
You see, that's a great method, but I never do that when I just
You know,
go in.
just just
Straight
fucking
in. Rip that shit.
it's like that. I think it was a Family Guy bit where it's like there's like that giant. It's like a little tunnel, and it's like that giant train. It's like
Mm.
it crashes, like
Oh,
cracks it.
God.
It just
It's pretty high.
yeah, terrible. And it's like scraping. It's like going slow because it's scraping. Like, yeah,
Sparks flying everywhere.
terrible. Uh,
Every time I think of trains, I think of that scene from Spider-Man 2 when he's like shoots the webs and he's like, "Hold, and then Joey Diaz, you got to get through me if you want to get to
oh
him."
yeah,
Yeah.
I always forget Joey
Yeah,
Diaz.
I just remember you got to get through me if you want to go
I
through him.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Hey, cocksucker, you ain't getting the spider prick.
Yeah, but he was in it. He was there.
Yeah,
That cameo.
he was there.
He was
He
there.
was there.
He could say like I was in Spider-Man 2.
That
It's like Sam Morril. He's like, yeah, I was in Joker. He was in Joker.
was he? Oh, he was probably
Ye-
performing, right?
Yeah, he was the
Okay.
comedian that was on before Joaquin Phoenix went on.
That's probably super sick.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
super
That
sick.
was pretty cool.
It'd be funny if it's, the second one he gets killed at some point. He has another cameo where Joaquin kills him.
Oh, Sam
Yeah,
Morril.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be funny.
Yeah, or just like an outtake, like a deleted scene.
An outtake, a delete. Well, the second one's gonna be a musical.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. It'll definitely be a good one. I'm definitely gonna see it.
I want to watch it too. It's gonna be
It's
good.
it's gonna be like 2.5 hours,
Of course.
without a doubt.
I, I expect it to be. If it's anything less than 2.5 hours, I'm complaining. I'm calling the manager, and I'm gonna direct message Joaquin Phoenix on Instagram like, "Hey, fucker."
I'm gonna walk to the front of that theater in front of God and everybody, drop trow, and take a big shit right there as
On
a
a
form of
pizza box.
protest. Yeah, I'm gonna order a pizza from the concession. I'm gonna stand there while they make it. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna shit right on it. I'm gonna close the lid. I'm gonna shake it around. I'm gonna throw it in the audience.
Like a frisbee,
Yeah, exactly. Then you know
and
I'm
then
gonna.
run.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna run out the emergency exit right there by the side, hoping no one has come in to stop me by that point. Oh yeah, Martin Scorsese, I think, has a new movie he's already working on.
Already?
I think
What is it?
I don't know, but
Well, that helps.
I saw a post about it, and apparently I think it was just a trailer,
Ooh,
and the gist of it was the audience reaction to it was like half of the crowd was like giving a standing ovation, the other half was literally booing.
damn.
So I don't know the context behind that, if that was even
Who was in
a
it?
true statement or not. I don't know. It was from the picture I saw, it was like one guy who looks like an actor I might have seen somewhere.
Hmm.
So yeah,
I don't know. We'll see how it is.
yeah.
'Cause a lot of people didn't really. We're kind of like so about Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, because they thought it was going to be like more similar in like style and like action to The Godfather or
Right.
Goodfellas. Even though The Godfather is not really. It's more of a drama, but there is action in it and a little bit of
Right.
fucking here and there, gun, bloods, death. Gun, bloods, death, not guns, blood, and death. Gun, bloods, and death.
Well, I think one complaint. I think I brought it up before too, so I won't stay on it too long. But one thing that I heard about was the movie was like was completely different from the book because in the book it followed the
Oh,
perspective of the detective, like going on into the town and figuring out what's going on.
oh,
But in
so
the
in the
movie, Martin Scorsese
it's
focused on the
current it happening in the moment.
right, but he didn't focus on the detective guy. It was all just Leonardo DiCaprio's boring ass character of the white guy who's fucking the Indian lady
Well,
and then trying to get the money and stuff.
I think the reason for I can see why some people might not enjoy that, but I think that might be a stylistic choice. And part of the reason Martin Scorsese made this movie is because he really does care about the Osage people and just like the
Right.
shit that happened to him. So, if the book is say about like the detective coming and figuring out, it is based on a true actual events.
Yeah.
But focusing on the detective is another interesting point. But like from the movie perspective, if he had done that, then it would have been more so just like a detective mystery, like, oh, piecing out how did this happen, and people would be thinking about it as a mystery and like trying to figure it out rather than an example
Of what
and
they did.
demonstration
Right.
of how the Osage people were manipulated and taken advantage of, and how easily it was done, and how little repercussions there were.
Right.
And it
And
was
I
yeah, it was more just like a statement on the events rather than just a retelling. It was like saying like this is what happened and is still happening in other subcultures and shit.
I enjoyed the movie a lot
Oh
when I
yeah, it was
watched
great.
it was like 3.5 hours, right?
Something like that. Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
long,
yeah.
but fantastic
I was
movie.
awake the whole time,
I was too.
not even a thought of going to sleep.
No. Unlike when we saw,
Boing the Heron.
the boy and the heron. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All
That
you
was funny.
guys were just
That was
passing out.
it was like 9 at night.
I know,
It's
I
9 at
know,
night.
I know.
It's a studio.
I'm the only one who's awake at that hour. I know because yeah, I know, I know.
It's a Ghibli movie. It was very calm and peaceful. Nice pastel coloring. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, I love that movie.
Hey man, I got like an hour in, and it was still the shittiest part is that first hour is a little not slow, but it is more build up for like the
Yeah.
whole everything, and then afterwards when shit starts happening. But at that point,
But you didn't
I was
like it
already in
when
and
he
out.
slammed the rock against his head?
I
It's like,
understood it. Yeah, I understood its purpose. I enjoyed it stylistically and thematically.
this isn't a joke, but I really have to pee and take a fat fart, so I'm gonna be right
Okay,
back.
cool, no problem. I'll be right back as well.
Let's do. Nick, I wanted to do a Mad Lib before we do the music recommendation.
I see, Caesar. I just smoked a little bit more of a joint. I'm ready for a mad lib. I'm ready to get mad at these libs.
It's your turn to write.
These fucking lib cucks. I'm ready. I'm ready to get super mad at them, especially in a D&D style fashion.
Alrighty, I'm ready.
So the title is "Who to Be in D&D." I read it quickly and I thought it said something about whores in D&D. But
I like that
what?
too.
You can definitely be a whore in D&D if you want to. A lot of people love doing that. A lot of people like to be a murder hobo, or they love to be a bard whore, where they just do everyone and everything at every point in time. It's great. But anyways, we're gonna figure out who you want to be in D&D, Caesar.
All right, I'm ready.
Give me a number.
7.
All right. Give me a plural noun.
Flowers.
Give me a noun.
Burger King.
And a verb.
Running.
Running. Give me an adjective.
Smelly.
Give me another plural noun.
Rocks.
Yeah. Give me a part of the body.
Clavicle.
Isn't that like it's like a bone like your
This
neck?
part.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. This round. Yeah. Like your collar is your collarbone.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hate that too. Yeah, there's a lot of things like just like
You
your
can feel.
bodies are weird. You can just like I don't like this meat
Like
suit that
when
I'm
I'm
in.
laying down, I can feel my bone right here.
Your sternum. I think that's just. But it's interesting. It's like so like wide. It makes me feel powerful. Like I have a giant like piece of like armor like right here, which it kind of is. It's what's
disgusting.
supposed to be, but it's
I
so.
don't like that feeling.
It's interesting. Adjective.
Wet.
Plural noun.
Blankets.
It's a noun.
Sand.
An adverb.
Quickly.
Yeah, there we go. Place or plural? Or no, a place plural. For like houses, Home Depots, or that type of.
Library.
I mean adjective.
Annoying.
Alrighty, a noun.
Vase.
Nice vase.
Nice vase.
Another adjective.
Rugged.
Ooh. A plural noun.
Socks.
And a noun.
The beach.
Bitch. It's the beach that makes you old.
All right, so this is who I want to be in D&D.
Well, it's who to be. It's who to be. Maybe not necessarily who you want to be, but it's who to be. I think it's like a guide to character creation of sorts.
Cool.
There are 7 races in 5th edition, each with their different culture, language, flowers, and skills. When you create a new Burger King, choose a race. Yeah, you want to be the king of burgers? That's fine too. You can definitely be that. When you create a new Burger King, choose a race that will be best running their story. For example, dwarves are short and smelly, but they're as tough as rocks. That one is actually
That's kind of
that was on
accurate.
the nose. Elves, on the other clavicle, are graceful and wet, but can be some of the most pretentious blankets you'll ever meet.
Wow.
Halflings are homebodies. They love sand and quiet, but some of these small folk can be quickly lured outside of their libraries with some tasty vase pudding.
Ew.
Yeah,
Voss pudding.
it's just clay, it's just wet clay. No, I mean, they love sand, so it makes sense they
Oh
would love wet
yeah,
clay.
that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Short-lived humans are the most rugged of all, and that also makes them annoying.
Nice.
There's so many different character socks, so throw beach to the wind and choose one.
I love it. Throw beach to the wind.
Throw beaches to the wind and just choose one. Are there 7 races? I mean, probably in standard 5th edition, there's like
Maybe,
7.
probably.
Sorry, yeah, fucking humans, halflings, elves, dwarves,
Uh,
tieflings, gnomes. Well, I mean, I don't know because
humans.
I think I said humans first, but I don't know if they would count the dark elves and like different types of it and like wood elves.
Yeah,
as,
we
like,
don't count those dark
those
elves.
fucking dark elves. Yeah, I don't know if I think those might be yeah, because I think that's a sub race. They might be talking about overall like racial categories because there's
Yeah.
for dwarves there's like mountain dwarves and like fucking hill dwarves and
You're right, and everything.
black
Is,
humans, white humans.
yeah, it's all the same because I hate them.
All of them. Ever see annoying humans and annoying humans, smelly dwarves, and those wet, sopping wet elves.
I like me a wet elf though.
Yeah, dude, those pointy ears. You can do a lot with those ears. A lot firmer and a lot more flexible than you think.
I'd get with an elf
Oh yeah.
instead of pulling their hair. I'd pull her ears.
Actually, rip them off.
Why don't we do some music, Nick?
Why not? You want to take it first? Or you want me to take a crack at it?
I'll go first. My music recommendation is a band that I've recommended before. It's been a while. It's the Goo Goo Dolls,
Ooh.
and the song is "Here Is Now." And if anybody knows the Goo Goo Dolls, they're a nice like alternative like rock. Well, not alternative. It's like straight rock. They're a straight rock band. That's what I would say. Great.
No funny business.
No funny business. Great vocals, and I always love the acoustic guitar lines in every song.
I might have heard that song. Maybe. Sounds familiar.
It's great. It's one of their hits. I know that.
All right.
I love me some Goo Goo Dolls. I'm a basic fan, but whenever they come
Nice.
up, I'm like, instead of 7, I turn it up to 10.
But does it go up to 11 though? Does it go up to 11?
This isn't Kurt Cobain's speaker, so it's not.
No, that's fucking. What's that movie about that fake band? This is Smash. It's not Smash Mouth. It's not Motorhead. Those are real bands. People smoke meth. No, that's Wheeler Walker Jr. Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap. That's from. I think that's from that reference. Kick it up to 11 because they had speakers. It's like they got speakers and playing Amsterdam music. They're recording. It's like this one goes up to 11. Because it would only go up to 10.
Oh yeah,
that goes up to 11.
So it's not Kurt Cobain.
No.
Oh.
He might have also said it, but all that I know is that it might not even be originating from this piece of media. But I know that turn of phrase comes from "This is Spinal Tap." I'm pretty sure when one of the characters says, "This one goes up to 11."
I see.
Yeah. My music recommendation is actually 2 recommendations.
Whoa!
I'm recommending the song "Good Vibrations." But there's 2 of them, both by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch and the Beach Boys.
Oh.
Yeah, and what you want to do is see, well, back in the day, Caesar, when old school hippies would want to have a really fun time, they would take some acid and then put on the Wizard of Oz while playing Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, and they would just do that, and it honestly kind of lines up. I watched it before. There's like a YouTube video of it like lined up, and it does. We only watched like 10 or 15, like I think it was like 5 or 10 minutes, but it does line up a little bit.
I watched like 10, 15.
From that 10 or 15 minutes I saw.
5 minutes.
Yeah, from that 5 to 10 minutes I saw, it kind of lined up. It was a little bit weird, but Yeah, but now the cool thing to do is play play Good Vibrations by Mark and the Funky Bunch and Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys at the same time while doing a huge line of cocaine. And then you have those both playing at the same time, and that's supposed to unlock your third eye and give you an experience similar to DMT.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
We should do that after
We're not
this.
doing a line of coke.
No, we should play them both at the same time and just see what happens. Just to see what happens. Let's be crazy and see what happens.
All right, why not?
And if you want to do the try the Good Vibration challenge.
Let us know in the comments.
Shit. See, that could be a short idea. We could do that. The Good Vibration challenge.
We could do that.
If you want to see more great content like we've provided you today,
Woo.
why don't you subscribe and follow all the things. You can see whenever we upload a new thing for you to watch.
Give this video a like too.
Do it.
That
The
helps.
buttons right there. You're already on the video. If you got to this point, you probably enjoyed it. Just take the extra 5 seconds. You know, we're not asking for a penny a day to feed children in Africa. That's an insurmountable and impossible task, and probably a scam, depending on who you send it to. But this is not a scam. You just hit that little button, and the world is a better place for it.
Don't forget to hit that little bell too, so you get those
Yeah.
notifications.
Yeah, do or don't do that. I have never hit a single bell in my life. I don't do that. I don't think it does nothing for us. If you feel so inclined, by all means, go right ahead. We upload always at 12 p.m., so it's not necessary as long as you're looking at a clock. Which at this point in time in time
Are
and
you?
space, we all have the telephones that are displaying the time at any and all points in time. But if you would like that notification, then yeah, hit that bell button, hit it, and see what happens.
Do it. You won't do it. Just do it. It's about it. Just do it.
And maybe leave a comment too.